highly touted coming in. I've heard a lot of good things about them. Jaleel, Kalen, and Kevon. Just what have you seen from them from your perspective?
Those guys are they're smart, they're instinctive, they're quick learners. Obviously Jaleel, he had a spring up under his belt, so he's coming in fall camp, a little bit more seasoned because he knows what to expect. The other two, they came in and were very receptive, and you can see it on the field. So just really excited for them to come in to add depth and even push, for some playing time.
When you first got here, it wasn't a very deep linebacker group. Now you guys are a little more deep. You've got, there's a lot more talent. You had a lot more talent when you first got here. Just how nice is that? Just what does that allow you to do?
Well, obviously, when you're out there and the coaches, like myself, demand go 110% every play. And for those guys to understand that they don't have to play 60 or 70 snaps. They know that the guy behind me can come right in and do just as good or even better, and that makes the room more competitive when they know that they got somebody behind them that's going to push them every day. So, it just, throughout the season, it's going to be certain situations where kids, hopefully, they don't get too banged up, but if they do, now you got guys that can go in and spell them and you don't have a huge drop-off. And I think that's the biggest difference, Depth is always great, and a person that's motivated by others going to raise their level, and that's what we have now. There's no time to say, man, turning back, looking back, and there's nobody there. Now it's some guys that can step in and play.
When you are so multiple, you can guys cover things like that. And just how do you hope to have an effect? What kind of effect will that have on the opposing offenses?
Well, when you're giving people different variety of looks and they know what they're doing, quarterbacks, they get cloudy reads, and that's what we want. And then I think just being multiple, brings that presence, to our defense. I mean, obviously the 4 down, you can do a whole lot of exotic things, but then when you do a whole lot of exotic things out of the 4 down, and then also the odd front, now, you got some stuff going.
How much of a challenge is it to teach multiple defenses and for the kids to learn it?
Well, coming in, you have to approach, you got to start with the basics. And you're going to have 11 guys on the field. It's just how you fit guys in the run and how you fit guys in the pass. I mean, everybody run certain coverages, whether it's the odd or the even. It's just how you use those guys, I mean, to me, the KISS method is always simple. I mean, you can get to the even out of the odd front. You can get to the odd into the even front. It's just the complexity of it. It's on the coaches. We don't make it complicated, then the kids will play and they'll understand and they'll grasp the concepts that we're trying to get across.
How interchangeable are the inside linebacker positions? Are they interchangeable at all, or Mike's?
Well, when you look at the interior, to me, both of them are the same. You got one to the field and one to the boundary because they're 2 inside and they're lined up basically on that person to their side.
So those guys, guys can play either or?
Yes, they can flip. Yeah, their responsibilities, like I said, similar. It's just one to the field and one to the boundary. It just depends on what coverage you got the defense in. They are going to be either to the field or to the boundary, and that's just like with the outside guys. You're going to have an outside guy to the field, and then you're going to have an outside guy to the boundary. So you have to cross-train them, but it's really the same position, depending on the call.
It seems like usually offensive guys rotate more in general than defensive guys.
Yes.
But you guys do have a lot of linebackers. Do you expect to have like a certain number of guys rotating, or is it when the starters get gassed?
Well, Coach Taggart's philosophy is always, trying to keep those guys fresh. And when you keep them fresh, you build competitiveness, you build confidence, in your team. And now you don't lose reps. What I mean by losing reps is you got a guy out there going 50, 60 snaps. He's not going to go 110%. That's losing reps. That's not getting guys a strain. Now when you have, we always say the best 22 out of the best 26, now you keep your guys fresh, and those reps are quality reps.
With that in mind, how big can the 3 freshman linebackers be in adding depth to the linebackers?
Huge. Like I said, this camp, they keep progressing, keep learning, keep showing up, doing scrimmages. I think in our room, we're going to have the depth that we're looking for. Longest injury-free, and they keep progressing.
When you bring in new coaches, you've been coaching for a long time, so a lot of different staffs. What does the dynamic change at all when you bring in new offensive coaches? Are the practices different? Do you have to learn those guys personality-wise, just in terms of like how practices go and stuff, or does it impact you at all, defensive side?
No, you far as you're talking about scheme.
Well, just just like the atmosphere, the camaraderie between the coaches, and what has it been like when you bring in new offensive coaches?
Well, it's been, and Coach Tiger does a great job at having us collaborate, even before you get on the grass. You got to learn your personnel, coaches-wise, before you even step on the grass. We all got to be in unison, and we do, team building things. We go out and have retreats and do those type of things to get to know them, the good side and, the funny side and the serious side.
Yeah.
So Coach Tiger does a great job of cultivating, the coaches, the culture, that, we all one. We all going to work together. Sometimes we may not agree on a lot of things, but once we walk out, we all in uniform. So whether it's offense, defense, special teams, to me, the program is the program, and what Coach Tiger put in place, we all fall in line.
Your son was one of the guys that he singled out today, talking about young guys that showed that they can contribute early. What's it been like? When's the last time you coached him? And what's his been? I know you're not coaching him individually, but being on the field with him.
That was one of the rules. When he signed here, obviously he plays a different position than what I coach. But when you're a coach, you coach all the positions, and I told him, I said, hey, you signed up, Coach Barnett and Coach Taggart and the rest of the staff recruited you, they're going to coach you, but you know how kids are, they'll call you and say, Dad, hey, what you think? And, I give them my honest opinion, but, just coaching them, I stay with it.
But when you see him make a play, though, it's got to be pretty.
Yeah, it's tough. I give him a high five. Just like I give the other guys. It's and then more so you, as a parent, you're more tougher when you're a kid than someone else. But me, I'm different. I'm tougher on all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. I look at all of them as my kids. But it's great to have him, part of the program, especially where I'm coaching college ball.